Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Chakudash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And a sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. It's the brother Ganan from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. Lord's will be quick. I just want to go into, Lord's will, I want to entitle this video, The Application. You know, because it's one thing, you know, you come in, you learn the milk breakdowns, you start to learn the meat of the scriptures, you gather an understanding as to what it's talking about. But the strongest aspect, in my short years in this truth, the strongest aspect of this truth is the application of the scriptures, actually applying what you're learning. And, going through that process, like Sirach 6 talks about wisdom and being tried by wisdom. And, when wisdom trusts you, she will actually sup with you. And you can see a lot of people or a lot of men, no matter the age, they are deprived of wisdom. Just thinking about ISUPK, where the dude, I don't know if he's second in command. I don't know what his rank is. I don't even talk about them this much, but just to highlight, and just to highlight something that we've seen from them is where he said, the heavy set dude said, if there's 100 or 200 purple men outside a restaurant and you're a part of IUIC and they telling you to come outside and you with your family or whatever the case may be, and you don't go outside, then you are a coward. And don't give me, I was being wise, this, that, and the third. Well, the scriptures tell you to be wise, man. That's an unwise situation to think that one man can go handle 200 men. That shows you that wisdom is not supping with you. And if you in the situation, so say, just on a carnal level, a dude go holler at a female and the female is not interested, you'll have some dudes that'll respond to her like, well, F you then, B, woo, woo, woo. That's why you ugly anyway, this, that, and the third. You'll start being mad at her because she don't want to sup with you. She don't want to deal with you. Well, that's what it seems like with a lot of guys in this, a lot of guys in Israel. Former GMS members, who knows, it may be some amongst us as, our apostles and, bishops and, camp leaders always warn us about. You will have guys that's void of wisdom. Wisdom tried them and they wasn't worthy of her, and she didn't sup with them, and you'll have them cursing wisdom. And that's exactly what I thought about when I was looking at that ISUPK video, where wisdom pretty much neglected them, which is why they're carnal. The dude said he was praying that basically that the Lord deliver IUIC unto his hands, man. Praying. Instead of knowing what you know, instead of placing all that energy towards Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, you want to continue to pray for the destruction of Israel. Instead of continuing to debate your cause and instead of continuing to debate your cause, showing them the truth of the scriptures, you want to physically fight them, which is carnal, man. And you'll have guys like that amongst us too. You know, you'll know these breakdowns, you'll know the heaviest breakdowns, but you don't know how to apply what you've learned. And that's the biggest thing in this truth, is the application of the scriptures, man. You know, when you're in a heated situation and Satan is trying you right then and there. Satan is trying you right then and there. And knowing what you know, you still fail the test. Sirach 2:1 tells you, my son, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. It's like when you're in school. You know, you learn something new. You go through some quizzes or whatever, and then you have the test at the end of the quarter. You know, you're preparing yourself for that test. You're applying everything that you've learned for that test. You know? And if you fail the test, that means what? You didn't apply yourself. You didn't study enough. You got to put yourself through these situations so that you'll be ready for it when it comes, man. Because Satan is going to try you. None of us is exempt. You have to consider the Lord's servant Job, man. A lot of guys don't know how to follow, which the scriptures tell you all about that, man. Being subject one to another, man. This is the Lord's army. It's going to be set up a certain way, man. But a lot of guys don't want to follow because a lot of guys want to be king, man. You see that with a lot of fallouts. A lot of fallouts, man. Now you know more than the apostles. Now, everything that the apostles, the same apostles that you was giving double honors to, them same apostles don't know what they talking about no more. And everything that they say is off. All the men that you answered to, now that they removed you from the fold, now don't nobody know what they talking about. The scriptures tell you how to handle each and every situation. If you were done wrong, it even tells you to suffer wrongfully. But you got to go avenge yourselves, man. It tells you to give place unto wrath, but you got to go avenge yourselves. You got to know how to apply the scriptures. And Lord's will, you know, the spirit stay on me to stay humble, man, because that is a wicked spirit, man. Yahweh forbid I ever be removed from DC and I continue to do the work. Lord's will, I say nothing bad about the brothers that I'm fighting with right now, even if I'm done wrong. Even if I'm done wrong, you know. That's why you give respect to men that was removed. They continue to give their honors and they continue to work. They didn't mention no slander or anything to the men that they were once following. And you see they back in the fold, you know, because it's all about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. It's all about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's why the Apostle Gabar tells you that you have to have vision when you read the scriptures, man. You have to truly know what the scriptures is talking about when you're reading and digesting it, man. So that's just, you know, me just, you know, it's just a thought that was in my head, you know, just wanted to put that on wax. But the application is the most important part of this truth, man. Knowing how to apply the scriptures. Because when that day come, when the MOTB come, you're going to know, you know what the scriptures say. You know what you're supposed to do. But if you're not used to applying the scriptures, you're not used to practicing the things you're supposed to do, you're going to fail, man. You're going to fail. All right? So, you know, that was just, Lord's will, whomever this is for, may he receive it You know, and with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Chakudash. And double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.